Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my bullet journal set up for the new year of 2021 for you. I'm so sorry that I haven't uploaded in such a long time. So many things happened, and one of the good things is that I finally designed my very own dream bullet journal. As you can see here, I have 3 designs and they are not available yet, but they will be soon. I think in around like 7 to 8 weeks, I would say. And you can also pre-order them and get a spot on a waiting list. You can find all information about that in the info box below. The 3 designs I really love. I really love the colors, the very thick paper, and it's a more white paper than the regular journal that you know. So it's not cream, but it's white, and I really like that because most of the colors that you use are more true to their true colors in that sense. I feel like I'm already rambling and we are only 1 minute in, but I only had like a very small sip of coffee yet. So let's better start with my setup. So I'm using my very first journal for the first time, and I'm so excited about that. So I decided to do a watercolor theme because I have the very thick paper now, and I'm really curious to see if any colors will ghost, how the paper will react to a lot of water, and I'm just trying this out right now. I mean, now that I'm rewatching this, I know how it turned out, and I have to say I'm very impressed. So you can really use a lot of water and watercolors in general in here. And I decided to go for an abstract but colorful theme. And let's enjoy this with a little bit of music, I would say. Right now I am preparing the key and also my cover page, and I have to be a little bit vulnerable here because I have to say I really don't like my cover page at all. I didn't really think a lot about the color combination and general design with this one, and usually the cover page is like the centerpiece of this video. But I thought it's okay. It's okay to share, and you will see in a minute that I will mess up. I will try to add a font for the year, and it will not look right, and I will have to fix it. But I really think it's interesting how people fix mistakes or just live with mistakes in their bullet journal, because I mean, it's just a everyday piece that you use on a daily basis, so it doesn't have to look perfect. So I just took a little piece of paper and tried different things. I was trying to just piece something over it, and then I decided to take an even bigger piece of paper and just redo the whole headline thing. And yeah, I really like the scrapbooking look in general in my bullet journal, so I'm quite pleased how it turned out in the end. And I think it's just super important to also show these pages on the internet, because a lot of people think this bullet journal trend is all about the perfect looking spreads, but it's not intended to be like that. I mean, it's a technique to boost your productivity and help your mental health, and trying to be perfect all the time is definitely not helping, especially this year. So yeah, the next double page is something new and something that I really liked last year. So on the left hand side, I am creating a promises to myself spread. And what I'm doing right now is a themes of 2021 spread. So I will have all these little boxes, and I will draw and paint a little preview of the design of the monthly theme in there. And when I look back on it at the end of the year, it's like an overview of all your designs, and it will look really, really colorful and really nice. And I did that last year as well. I have a picture of that, or a video on my Instagram already, I think. And I just really, really loved it. And if you forget to fill it out from time to time, you can just do it in the end and look back on all your designs. So that works out perfectly as a little review as well. So I'm finishing up this page, and I really like how the abstract little paint swatches work out here. And now I'm starting with my beloved goal setting page, and I can already tell that this is gonna be one of my favorite spreads this year. Just a combination of these two together. On the right hand side, I am doing a future log, a really condensed one, just on one side or one page. So that's really, really tricky, because as you know, I will always mess something up in my future log, and guess what? There is a mistake that you can find here as well. But it's not done yet, so you have to wait a little bit longer. If you find it, let me know in the comments below. I'm really curious if you, pay attention and see what I did wrong. I can already see it. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't fix it, by the way, because I just thought it doesn't really matter that much. And yeah, that's such a meditative task to fill this out, and at some point your wrist will hurt. Mine did, I have to say. But I really like this page. This future log is not super functional. It's more like an overview. So if I'm trying to paint or do a monthly new setup and I have to reference which day is which or something like that, then I will use that. But that's not really the future log that you can use to fill in birthdays or something like that. So the next step that I'm doing here is I'm painting a nice background for my Year in Pixels spread. So I tried out this spread last year, and I think I already did it 2 years ago as well, I think, but I never filled it out properly. So that's really sad. I'm hoping that I can finish this one this year at last. So yeah, crossing my fingers for that. If you ever manage to fill out a whole Years in Pixels spread, let me know below if you have any tips. So last year I managed to fill in, I think, like 3 months, and then COVID hit, and maybe I got really frustrated with my moods. So if you don't know what this spread is all about, so you pick different colors for different moods, and then you can fill in one color for each day. So you will see in a second that I will put like all the months in the top bar, and then right here I'm doing all the days from 1 to 31. So you actually have enough space on one single page for the whole year, which always amazes me because I sometimes kind of struggle to make a monthly log that looks fine on one page. And I think it's mind-blowing that you can, just fit in a whole year on one page if you really want to. So the next thing that I'm doing here really quick is a book log for the books that I'm gonna read in 2021. And the next thing that I'm doing is a little memories page, and I adapted this idea from Amanda Rach Lee. So I think she used her Instax for this. I also have an Instax camera, but I don't use it that much and not really spontaneously. Sorry for the noise. I think my boyfriend is building a IKEA shelf next door. How handy is that? So I'm gonna use my HP Sprocket for this. So that's like a little printer that you can use super spontaneously, and you can just print out your Instagram pictures or pictures from your phone in general. So I have these swatches and I measured them, and you can kind of fit a picture in every one of these. And I think I will demonstrate in a second. So I didn't manage to fit in all of the months on this double-sided spread. So I'm gonna have 4 other boxes on the next one. But I think that's okay. And I'm really looking forward to see how this one turns out at the end of next year. Feels kind of strange to already think about the end of the year, of the next year. And so I had to fill this space on the other side. And then I just spontaneously decided to do a income tracker. I remember doing that in my very first bullet journal, and it was really good to plan my finances and stuff, just to keep track of my freelance work. And then I kind of felt off the wagon and never did an invoice tracker or income tracker again. So I just decided to do it, and it's a simple spread, and I'm curious to see if it helps with my planning and stuff. So the next really big spread and the last spread for the setup is my level 10 live. I think I've talked about this so many times already. You can find a blog post about this on teaandtwigs.de. I will link all sources below as well as all materials. And it just really helps to plan out different chapters and different themes of your life. So you pick 8 to 10 different themes like relationships or fitness or finances or whatever you might choose. And then you kind of have to rate yourself. So you rate yourself from 0 to 10. So that's where the level 10 life comes from. And this technique originates from a book from Hal Elrod, from The Miracle Morning, I think. And you can look it up. It's a good book. And that's about it. That's my setup. You can have a look, have a little sneak peek into my bullet journal now with a little bit of music. And I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching this video. I will try to figure out what to upload here next, and definitely to do more bullet journaling stuff again. And have a happy new year. See you on the other side. Bye.